I continue making a new project that I name DocuEdit, and in this video I will show you the updates that I was making in the last weeks. My name is Dani Lozano. Some people know me as Floss. I was creating Formula 1 videos on internet, on social media in the last 10 years. The Silver War F1, Silver versus Red F1, or the Ethan 1. And this is the developer diary, the section where I show you the work in progress. And now let's see the updates and the new footage and new edits that I was working on. Let's go for it. So here we are. In the first episode, I was working on in 3 pieces of content, these 3 pieces of content. And as you can see, there are updates. I have 2 new blocks of content. The new edit I was working on in the previous weeks was about Lando Norris. Lando Norris this year won his first Formula 1 Grand Prix. I made a new edit about Lando Norris and that fantastic win in Miami for the DocuEdit Formula 1 2024. I'm telling the story of Lando Norris during this Miami Grand Prix that starts in a very bad way. As you can see here, this is some kind of issue Lando had in a party in Netherlands 1 week before he went to Miami. Why I decided to show this incident of Lando Norris before to start the edit? In the previous episode, we talked about the Carlos Sainz comeback, the edit I made about the extraordinary recovery Carlos Sainz did between the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix and the Australian Grand Prix. When he suffered appendicitis in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, he was substituted by Oliver Behrman in the Ferrari, and 50 days after, Carlos Sainz was able to win the Australian Grand Prix. As you can see, the photo here is the post-podium ceremony with Carlos Sainz showing that he has not fully recovered still, but he was able to win that Australian Grand Prix with that issue. Something similar happened to Lando Norris, much less serious. It was just a little cut with a glass broken. Thumbs up, give your like to this video if you really like this content, if you really want to support this project, the DocuEdit Formula 1 2024 season. Thank you so much. And ironically, after suffering this incident, Lando Norris won as well the Grand Prix as Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz won the Grand Prix after suffering this appendicitis issue. Lando Norris won after this little incident. That's why I was showing you the problem of Lando Norris, to connect these 2 edits during the DocuEdit. These 2, let's say, physical problems Carlos Sainz have and Lando Norris have help me to connect these 2 edits together, you know? I will make the same with the rest of the edits. I will try to find points in common between them to connect them. It will be much more difficult because it's not a continuous temporal line as I made in previous documentaries like the Silver War or Silver versus Red, where it's easy to create a narrative and a storyline in the documentary because you know it's the edits of the all races of the season one by one, you know, and you can see how it's evolving the championship race by race. But in the case of this DocuEdit, it's not a championship battle race by race. You will see jumps in terms of timeline and different episodes that happened during the season in the Monaco Grand Prix, in the Miami Grand Prix, in the Japanese Grand Prix. These edits won't be placed in order in terms of timeline, you know. That's one of the difficulties, but at the same time, it gives me the possibility to be much more creative. To receive new updates about this project, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, which is my alternative channel where I share all updates, news and information about the new projects I was working on about Formula 1. Obviously, the Lando Norris edit was focused in the weekend of Lando Norris in Miami that started very bad with this crash in the sprint race in Miami.
Who gets shuffled out? A spin for the McLaren heading backwards there.
I'm out, I got hit.
Okay, you sure you can't bring it back? I haven't seen.
No, I got suspension.
The edit about Lando Norris goes through the whole weekend, and obviously the peak, the most spectacular, emotional and thrilling moment is when Lando crosses the start-finish line and wins the Miami Grand Prix.
Stood on the podium, but never on the top step. Lando Norris wins for the first time in Formula 1.
Amazing. I'm working actually in 2 extra edits, the number 5 and the number 6. If you would like to know in what kind of edits I was working on apart from the Lando Norris edit, you have to be Floss Premium member on Patreon. There you will get access to the Developer Diary Episode 2 Full Access, that is similar than this one that you are watching now, but with more content, more information and more updates. And this is exclusive chat we have the members of the Floss Premium community to explain updates about the DocuEdit in a much faster way. And also you can participate, you can here write something. If you have a new idea about a particular edit, about one driver, you can chat in this chat room with me and to explain your project, your idea, and maybe if the idea convinces me, I will make it. You have the link to my Patreon page in the description of this video, in the comments below, and also here on this card. And I made an spectacular visual effect video montage about this win and this moment when Lando rises up the arm to the air. Just a little preview. When you will see in real time, you will love it. You can watch a video where I was explaining how I made this montage, this visual effect in the Lando Norris edit, if you are a member of my Floss Premium community on Patreon. I will link to that video where I explain the full process of how I was able to create these very cool effects in the description of this video and in the comments below. All episodes on YouTube about this Developer Diary available in the official playlist, all full access episodes on Patreon, and see you in the next Developer Diary episode 3 about this DocuEdit Formula 1 2024. Thanks for watching, see you soon, bye bye.